Hello darlings, welcome to your practice today. Today we have a short Kriya and this is called the Kriya to throw off stress. And this is for any time that you are feeling a little bit out of balance, a little bit irritated, aggravated. And it's a really good set to do for like premenstrual tension as well. So when our hormones are a little bit out of whack, sometimes we can really be stuck in that stress response. And this practice allows us to shake off that stress, come out of that space and into more of an expansive space where we just feel like we have more space, more clarity, and we can deal with things by responding instead of reacting. This is a theme throughout Kundalini Yoga and it's a really lovely one to have in your tool bag. So come and land in your space. Taking some nice deep inhales, exhales. And I encourage you to really let the exhale go. Starting to activate through our vagus nerve. And create this vibration through the body, this releasing of tension, very subtle but very powerful too. Maybe our hands are in Gyan Mudra, so our index finger and thumb tip connect, creating this little seal of focus, clarity. And then noticing our posture, seeing if we can sit a little bit taller, maybe rolling the shoulders back and down, opening through the chest and the heart space, which allows more prana, life force into our body, more oxygen as we inhale. Starting to stack our vertebrae throughout the spine, creating a nice open flow for energy. A pathway through our central energy channel, our Sushumna Nadi. And then we'll come to tune in Ong Namo, Guru Dev Namo 3 times, inviting our higher teacher, our higher self into the practice, our inner teacher. And then we'll be following up with Ad Gure Name, which is our protection and projection mantra. So clearing the space that we are in, allowing us to receive the energy of our practice. So let's bring the palms together, rubbing the hands in front of the chest, starting to wake up left and right, sun and moon, masculine, feminine energies within the body. All these thousands of nerve endings in the hands starting to respond and signal to the brain that we are arriving into our practice. And then when you feel that heat starting to build, pushing the palms together, resting the hands in the center of the chest, maybe the fingers project slightly forwards, projecting our energy. And let's take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And then inhale to chant. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And inhale for Ad Gure Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name. Sat Guru Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Adgure Name, Jagadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Adgure Name, Jagadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Deep inhale. Hold and suspend the breath. Push the palms in. Push the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Roll the eyes up. And exhale, release. Let the hands fall to the knees, palms faced up. Just allowing these mantras, frequencies and vibrations to vibrate through every cell in our body. Correcting and aligning through our little spinning wheels of energy, our chakra system. Maybe noticing how there may be some little subtle shifts after you tune in. Maybe a softening in the body, a quietening of the mind. And gently blinking the eyes open, bringing some movement to the fingertips. Just taking any movements that the body is asking for. Maybe you just need a little stretch or a twist into parts of the spine, the shoulders, the neck. Lovely. And let's get into our practice. So we're going to begin with some Sufi circles, Sufi grind. So I am sat on a bolster, just slightly elevating the hips, but you can come all the way down to your mat, whatever works best for you and your body today. We are all different and we feel different on different days. So finding a nice comfortable space where your spine can be tall. Hands are on the knees, maybe gripping onto the knees. And we're going to start to wind ourselves in one direction. We are inhaling forward, exhaling back and round. And maybe as you exhale, drawing that navel slightly back, just protecting the spine. Starting to stir up the spiral of energy at the base of our spine. Our root chakra, this is a very grounding asana for our root chakra. Helps us connect to earth, stabilize ourselves, but it also draws the energy up. So it's like this polarity that we are finding, this balance in the middle. Just going at your own pace today. As always, if you'd like a little focus for the eyes, if the mind feels busy, rolling the eyes up to our Ajna, third eye center. And just a couple more in this direction before we start to slowly wind those spirals back in. And just taking your time to come back to center. And when you do get here, taking a nice deep inhale, filling the belly. Hold, suspend and lift. And exhale. And then coming back in the opposite direction. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back and round. Noticing if it feels different, moving in the opposite direction. This is often an indication of us being in our yin or yang energy. Are we in rest and digest, or are we feeling switched on, active? And starting to balance these two things out, our yin and our yang, finding that equilibrium, balance within the body. Rooting ourselves down to earth, spiraling around the basin of the pelvis. And then we're going to start to wind these circles back in, finding some light control and balance as we come back to center. And taking a deep inhale. And squeeze, engage root lock, squeeze all the muscles below the navel, pull up, 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 stack the vertebrae of the spine. And exhale. Release and let go. And just come to stillness for a moment. Maybe hands come to Gyan Mudra. Breathing deep, finding some presence in your practice. Starting to notice this balancing of the left and right hemisphere. Lovely. Starting to bring some movement to the fingers, maybe to the toes. Blinking the eyes open. And our next asana is working with a mudra. So we're going to be taking our index finger and our ring finger. This is our Jupiter and our Sun finger. And we're going to start to tap them alternately to the thumb. So index finger and thumb, like Gyan Mudra. And then our ring finger and thumb, connecting our Sun finger and the thumb. Index, ring, index, ring. And we're just tapping here. The elbows can be by the sides of the ribs. You can begin now. Long, deep breathing. And we'll be taking a little drishti, so a gaze, a point of focus. And we're taking it to the tip of the nose. So eyes can just be 1/10 open. And we are tap, 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 long, deep breathing. This hand gesture, mudra, is sending a message to the body to release tension from our ovaries. It's a deep stress release. Really deepen the breath. Can require some cognitive function here. Just checking in on the posture, nice, long, tall spine. Tap, 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 long, deep breathing. Sometimes the mind and body communication can get a little bit lost. We can start to maybe lose our rhythm, our pattern. Don't worry. Just come back. Focusing deep on the breath. Using these little codings with the hands, sending messages through the meridian lines of the body to allow the sacral chakra, the ovaries, to start releasing tension, frustration. And then sticking with this hand gesture and this mudra, tap, 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 tap. Staying here, just shaking out the hands if you need to, and then coming back. We're going to start to long, deep breathe, but through the mouth only. Still gazing down towards the nose, eyes are 1/10 open or completely closed. There's a lot going on here. Just do your best. Still tapping with the fingers. We are going to introduce through our nose a breath of fire. Equal inhale through the nose. Still tapping with the fingers, maybe speeding it up a little bit if you can. This can cause the brain to malfunction a little bit. Just doing our best, coming back, tap, 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 tap. Gazing at the nose. Firing up our practice through our solar plexus, still working on the sacral. And then connecting our index finger and our sun finger to the thumb. So the only fingers that are released are the middle finger and the little finger. We're going to hold the breath in, deeply inhaling through the nose, holding the breath in, squeezing this mudra as we connect Jupiter and the sun. And release the breath. Taking a deep inhale. Squeeze the mudra. Hold the breath in. Still holding the mudra, exhale the breath. And a deep inhale to hold. And suspend, engage in root lock, squeeze and lift and up. Spiraling that energy up, 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 up through the spine. Hold the mudra, hold the breath, hold everything. And exhale, release. Just allow the hands to float down to the knees. Palms are facing up to receive. Just close the eyes down. Remain completely still. Notice the effects of your practice as we break through these patterns that no longer serve us. Stagnant energy causing irritation, low mood. Tapping into our sacral chakra, which is really responsible for flow of energy. It's water, it's motion. Allowing free flowing energy through the body, through our Sushumna, our central energy column. Clearing through blockages within our chakra system. Breathing deeply, connecting to your body. Taking a body scan from the top of the head at the crown. And imagine scanning through the body. Noticing any parts that feel sticky. Sending our breath there. Long, deep inhales. Noticing this clearing and shifting. And then gently bringing some movement to the fingers, maybe the toes, taking a little stretch out with the legs if you need to. Tapping in to what it is that our body needs. Maybe a nice stretch, a roll of the shoulders, a flex of the spine. Doing this intuitively. No rhyme or reason or pattern, just free flowing movement and free flowing energy through our movement. Okay, so we're coming into a 3-part meditation. This is part of our Kriya today. And we're going to be using the mantra, so hum, so hum. And we'll be inhaling as we mentally vibrate, so, and then mentally vibrating on the exhale, hum, which loosely translates to I am that. It's this centering within you. This mantra helps correct and align any frequencies and vibrations that are making us feel a little bit disconnected and a little bit out of balance. So a really lovely mantra to use. And we'll be connecting our hands through 3 different places. We'll be connecting the hands at the heart, at our third eye center, and then finally at our womb space. Now, I'd just like to share that I have had a hysterectomy, so I don't have a physical womb. However, the space, the energetic womb space is there. And so whether you are like me or you have a physical womb, you can really tune into this practice. I just want you to know that this is available and accessible to all women, and you can fully tune into the energy within the body, within the spaces of the body. So bringing your left hand to your chest, to your heart space, and your right hand on top. And we'll be deeply inhaling and exhaling, so hum. I'll play a mantra along so you can just drop out of the mind into the body as you long, deep breathe, and I will guard the time. I will let you know when to move the hands, okay? You don't need to be in time with the music. Just inhale so, exhale hum. Deeply connect to your heart space. Maybe sensing your heart beating. And then bringing your left hand to your forehead, your right hand on top, connecting to your third eye, or Ajna chakra, center of intuition. As women, we have a strong intuition. Maybe closing the eyes down, rolling the gaze up to your third eye center. Mentally vibrate this mantra as you rid yourself of insecurities, of Anything that you are holding onto that is getting in your way is filling up your space. Allow this mantra to expand your mind, your spirit. And releasing the hands from the third eye, bringing your left hand to your womb space, your right hand on top. Long, slow, deep breathing as you connect to your sacral chakra, your womb space. Sending healing and love. And gently taking a deep inhale, filling the body with prana. Holding. And exhale, releasing the hands to the knees. Continue with this long, deep breath. As we connect our heart, our third eye, and our sacral chakra, embodying this feminine energy, this free flow, this releasing and letting go, being our most expansive selves. And now we start to wiggle the fingers, maybe shaking out the legs, tapping the toes. And we'll be coming straight into another asana, another movement. And this time we'll be using the hands, so you can sit any way that feels comfortable for you. The arms are up and the elbows are tucked in by our wrists. And we are going to start to twist the hands quite fast with a long, deep breath. Not here for too long, so really make those breaths long and deep. Maybe you just want to make the inhales and exhales come through the nose. If this doesn't work for you, feel free to use the mouth. And you're starting to break up and shake off those patterns within the body, these energetic imprints, starting to untwist, untangle. The mind does not like these type of movements, and it will try and intercept. Focus on the breath, keep twisting, keep moving. And inhale, hold. Hold the breath in, nice tall spine. Hold the power within your hands. And release, let go, shake off in any way that the body is asking for. Lovely. And then we're coming into some torso work. So we're drawing the energy up into these higher energy centers or higher triangle. So it's starting to move up through solar plexus, expand into the heart, clear through the Vishuddha, through our throat, our center of communication, blooming up through our third eye, helping us see clearer, moving any brain fog, and then all the way up to the crown, connecting us with divinity, something bigger than ourselves. So it's a very lovely way to end our Kriya. And you'll be hearing a mantra. The mantra is a Pavan Guru. So I'll pop it up on screen here for you now. It's quite a lengthy mantra compared to some of our others. And all you need to do is listen in. If you know this mantra, then of course, join in and join along. Otherwise, we're bringing the hands up to our shoulders. And we're going to just start by coming into some torso bends, some little side bends. So the arms are nice up and active. We keep the spine nice and tall. Maybe inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then halfway through, we're going to make this a little bit more fluid. Maybe finding some figure of eights, but for now, come to center and start to find your side bends. This mantra connects us to our pranic body. It starts to clear out. Starting to find some more fluidity in this motion now. Drawing and circling that energy up. For the last few moments, just losing any pattern that you are making and just starting to circulate that energy up in any way that feels good for you. And then releasing the hands, taking a deep inhale. And exhale back down to the heart. Stay in here for a moment. Allowing the energy to travel all the way up the spine. And gently blinking the eyes. And we're going to come to our easy pose, Sukhasana, so maybe crossing the legs, any comfortable pose for you. And we're just going to start to tap the thighs, around the pelvis, the groin, into the hip flexors. Shifting any last little bits of energetic debris. Lovely. And then making these taps a little bit lighter. And let's inhale. Exhale down to center. And we'll be tuning out with our long sat and short nam. Truth is my essence. Inhale to chant. Sat nam. Bringing your hands to your third eye. Bowing to yourself and to each other. Giving yourself gratitude for coming to your mat today. Embodying your healing capacity and sending your energy to someone who needs it more than you. Maybe sending forgiveness, gratitude, or simply loving awareness. Sat now. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, and come back to this practice anytime you're feeling a little bit out of sorts or feeling unholding, any irritation in the body. Energy wants to move, so come back and move it anytime you like. See you next time.